Morning. We're on our way out from Kenora. Always hate leaving me mum.
Yes.
But she's in better shape now than she was when we got here, so that's all good. And we're just cruising out of Kenora. We've got a full charge, 380 mile range or kilometer range, so we'll be good. We still will stop in Dryden and charge, and probably Uppsala, and then Thunder Bay.
So, Captain, tell us something about Kenora.
Well, Kenora, other than being the town I was born in, my hometown as a young man, Kenora, the name, is made up of the key from Keewaydin, K-E, the no, N-O, from Norman, and the Ra, which is the rat, from Rat Portage. So Kenora's name was made up of the three municipalities, and it's Kenora. And everybody knows, of course, that Rat Portage wasn't the best name for a town. Even though there were muskrats, not the other furry types. It's just, it's a little bit demeaning, as it were. So Kenora makes sense, and of course Kenora is a beautiful area. Lake of the Woods, there's forests, Canadian Shield, and tons of lakes around here other than Lake of the Woods. You can always go fishing, hunting. It's a great place for, the average guy who's just into life.
So it's a great outdoorsy place, isn't it?
Very outdoorsy.
And it's super popular in the summer, isn't it? You get a lot of visitors here.
Yeah, that's like our Salt Spring. It's gets super busy in the summer, and of course, with that, all the locals just want to go to camp and get away from it. Oh well.
Yeah, great visit.
Yeah, it was. Good to see my mum again. driving through what is essentially part of the Canadian Shield. The Canadian Shield is actually not on a plate that floats, but rather it is connected to the center of the Earth. So there's not a lot of chance of an earthquake around here. There's some minor shakes that happen on the edges, but this is really solid ground. When all the rest of the world is moving, this stays where it is. It's an amazing place to drive through. When they put roads through here, it's blasting everywhere to get the road in and filling, and it takes a lot of work. They are talking now of putting 4-lane all the way through, and I'm sure they'll eventually get it done, but then they've been talking about putting 4-lane through here since I was 16, so.
And that's a long time ago.
Oh, you know,
isn't it?
We're talking like over 50 years. You know, yeah, I'm that old. I know no one believes it, but I'm 70.
Going on 14. Anyway, what type of rock is it then that makes up the Canadian Shield?
Oh, just about everything, but a lot of this is granite. There's a lot of hard rock here. We have quarries, granite quarries in the area and stuff like that. There's a lot of gold mines and mineral mines here, so it's a very rich part of Canada that is, of course, none of the wealth stays here. It all gets dragged off to places like China, but it is a hope. There is a push right now to use an old mine near Ignace, Ontario, to store nuclear waste from southern Ontario. There's some people that support it because there's not a lot left in Ignace. It's almost a dying town, but not even given the fact that once it's in the ground, it's probably fairly safe. Getting it here, thousands of kilometers from the actual nuclear plants, means highways or railroad transportation. And let's face it, I don't care how well they pack it. A train goes off the track in the wrong spot, and you've got nuclear waste spread all over the landscape. Highways, we have truck accidents on this section of highway. Literally every week there's another major truck accident. Do we want nuclear waste traveling through cities like Thunder Bay, Sault Ste. Marie, even coming into Ignace? This is, it's part of the world here that is very safe for some things, but I don't think it makes much sense to move nuclear waste from southern Ontario to here in any form. And right now, I'd just as soon see all the nuclear plants shut down and let's get some geothermal electric plants built. It's a different world with that, but at least geothermal, once it's working, will work until man is gone, and quite frankly, with no pollution. water on this side, all the rivers flow to the Great Lakes. All the waters on the other side of the plaque flow to Hudson's Bay and the Arctic. It's a sort of a division of Canada. We're halfway through the country now, on our way to the East Coast in an EV.
Woohoo!
Shortly, we'll be at my son's place in Thunder Bay, where we're going to be visiting him for a few days before we head out east again. So right now we're just coming up to Hawker Avenue, real close to the expressway in Thunder Bay.